your girl Goddess 7, and this is Cuzn's Tea Podcast, where we talk about all the hot topics and whatever the fuck else come to our mind. So tonight, as y'all can see, I got some guests in the building. They about to bring y'all some entrepreneur tea. They're a group of friends. They have basically curated an event together. You know, they done did some collaboration, so we about to get into it so they can let y'all know what's going on, how they got into this, and just give you all the entrepreneur tea. So tell the people about y'all. First of all, how y'all doing today?
Hey, how you doing? What's
y'all
going
good?
on? Yeah, girl.
Okay, y'all looking good.
Thank you. You looking good too. I'm liking that outfit.
Thank
I was like, yes, the green is definitely giving.
Right. So we know y'all got this event going on, but first I want y'all to tell them who y'all are individually, and then we're going to get into how y'all got this event going. So let's start with you, Carlos.
Okay, well, I'm Carlos Colasso. I'm actually a stylist and actually a business owner. I own Colosso's Boutique. Go make sure you check out colossosboutique.com. And also you can check out Lips by Colosso, which is my lip gloss line that I just launched, being sold in Timeless Chic. And I just kind of, I've been having my own business for about 5 years now. And I'm just pretty much a socialite, and I travel a lot, and that's pretty much my spiel.
Okay, what about you?
I'm Rika Marcia. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I've been in the business for a while as well. I have my own online boutique. It's called For the Love of Fashion. I do custom jewelry. I've been doing that for years. So much is for putting together events. I used to do a lot of fashion shows that I was involved in, so that's kind of how I winged into having my online boutique. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have an event coming up Sunday, Pop Up Pretty. Not this Sunday, it's October the 8th, so yeah.
In Charlotte, North Carolina.
At Aroma Cigar Lounge.
Right.
What about you?
Hi everyone, I'm Chloe. People know me in these streets as Chloe Cakes. And my ass. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
What about the cake decorating?
Okay, so Chloe Cakes. I bake cakes, edibles. I love weed, so I incorporate a lot of marijuana in the cupcakes.
Okay.
What else you want to know? We used to own the hot dog factory. Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to throw events in Charlotte a couple years ago. And yeah, I'm just low-key.
Chloe's also one of our vendors.
I'm a vendor.
At the pop-up shop.
Okay.
Yes.
So make sure y'all tap in. All right. So Rika, what inspired you to get into the fashion industry?
Well, I like to dress. I like to dress up when I can. I'm really like a artsy type of person, so I really started doing the fashion and stuff when I was just making custom jewelry. Like I used to, like I initially said, I used to do like paintings, like all kinds of stuff, like some different stuff. And my stuff was in a lot of fashion shows from back in the day. Not back in the day, like 20 years ago, but a while back. I was in a lot of fashion shows. I got in contact with this lady. Her name is Davita Galloway. She used to have a shop by Amelie's, in the Noda area.
Okay.
Now she's at the new compound off of Graham. But anyway, I got in contact. Well, she actually got in contact with me with some of my pieces that I used to make, and I had my first like editorial like printed in magazines and stuff with her. It was like a photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
So that's really kind of honestly how I got into it. And then from there, like she was kind of like just like a role model. She used to just encourage me, not just me, other people, because all of us was in the same lane, not knowing which way to go, what we were going to do, how we were going to get people to show us love and support us. So she was like that enforcer to just keep on doing it, keep doing what you're doing. So that's how I kind of like branched out and started doing my earrings, and from there I just started to put together an online boutique, and that's really it. That's like my background. Other than that,
okay. And then for the custom jewelry part, like have you been doing custom items since you were like younger, or something you got into as an adult?
I mean, I know how to draw a little bit. I mean, but growing up, I was more of an athlete in school.
Oh, so okay. You was a little tomboy. I went to a private school. Okay.
So like growing up, I wanted to do that, but my parents really wasn't on that. They was like on some other stuff. Like I wanted to go to Fashion Arts Institute. I wanted to do things like that. I really didn't. So I really didn't start doing my own thing until my adult life. After I went to college and everything, I didn't go to school for any of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I started doing it on my own because I could always do it. So yeah.
All right, and Chloe,
Yes.
how long you been into like the baking? Have you started baking like, did you do that when you was a kid or something you started doing as an adult?
So my Nana, she was always baking. My mom was always baking. It was always, we love food, you know, like fresh breads, and my papa was always going down. So we grew up in a small town, Fishkill, New York. I'm from Poughkeepsie, upstate. It was always just fresh breads, you know, every Sunday morning. My Nana was always in the kitchen. My favorite picture of me and my grandmother is a big ass chocolate cake on the dinner table, and I still have that cake plate to this day. It's just in my kitchen. It's a little piece of her that I have.
So baking in
that's
your
why
blood.
I started. Yes, that's what drove me. You know, I feel like she came to me one morning and she was like, Chloe, put something together. You know, just put it out there and see if the people like it. You know, and if they loved it. You know, and then life happens, and then you know it's a passion of yours, and then just you know
It leaves
I'm
and come
excited.
back.
It leaves and
Yeah.
comes back. I'm just glad to you know get back in there. I'm so excited to be a vendor
Okay.
at this event. So yes.
All right, now
My
with
name back
baking
out here.
cakes, that can be kind of hard. I done baked a few cakes, and that shit is not easy. Like,
It's not easy.
What's your least favorite cake to bake?
Red velvet.
Yeah, that's hard. It's a lot of ingredients in
It's
it.
a lot of ingredients.
Right.
Then I can't try it because I'm allergic to the red dye number 40. So I have to, you know, my little kids are like little taste testers.
Yeah, me, I'm more of the quick bake. Let me get that cake in the box. I prefer the lemon and the pink one, the strawberry, because I know they're gonna be good regardless.
Don't let me have a dude over.
Right.
I'm making that real quick. Like, you know, I bet a homemade cake.
Quite with that red velvet like my grandmother. So we're gonna, you know, keep trying on that one. But yeah, I use a lot of her recipes.
Okay.
Yeah, carrot cake was her favorite.
All right. Now, Carlos, I went on your
Yeah.
website. Child, you got that shit on
You
online.
listen, you gotta put it on. You gotta put it on.
So what made you want to get into the fashion industry?
You know what? Honestly, like since I've been openly gay for the longest, so you know, in the black community, that's something that's really not really too much heard of. A lot of men come out later on in life. When I was younger, I would always style my mom to go out to clubs, her and her friends. Like, no, mom, wear this bodysuit, wear this, put this wig on with that, these boots, or whatever. Yeah. So as I got older, and of course, I came out when I was 16, like really came out, but I've been feminine all my whole life. So when I really came out or whatever, it was just like something that I was already known for with my family and close friends in high school and stuff, because I was openly gay in high school and I could always dress well. I was known as the gay guy that could dress well, kept my Jordans on, kept my little fits on. Now I will say when I was in high school, I was a little more masculine with my dress, you know, Jabot jeans,
Okay.
you know, Jabot jeans,
Okay.
Air Force Ones. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but now, you know, as I got older, I realized that was my niche, fashion and styling women. And I kind of feel like with me, with my sexuality, I know what women want to look like. Well, I know the state that men want to see their women in. And I also know that all women want to feel sexy, want to feel beautiful.
we do.
And the average everyday woman don't have the body, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, they feel they don't have the body to wear certain things. But I feel like with Colossus Closet, I want to let women know that you can have that Kim K look, you can have that Beyonce look, you can have that Aaliyah look, you can have that look that you want. So I feel like, you know, just starting out being a genuine person kind of expand my brand to what it is now.
I think that is so true. Like when you got a genuine heart, like people gonna connect with you because it's like, I want to make this money, I'm into my business, but my heart genuine too. You know what I'm saying?
And you
they
can feel
respect
the energy
that.
when somebody's being who they are. Like, I don't care how bad you fake it until you make it, but when you really are who you are, that gets you further. FYI, Carly B. You know what I'm saying? That gets you further than other people who put on a front to try to fit what they feel like it should be. So that's how I kind of started from young
All
age.
right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Pop Up Pretty. Like, let us know a little bit. I know, but the cousins don't know. Let the cousins know, like, what is Pop Up Pretty? What y'all gonna have to offer? Like, what does this event entails?
So with the Pop Up Pretty, this is our third pop-up shop. This coming October the 8th at Aroma Cigar Lounge. We usually do different. Yes, shout out to Nas. We do different locations. So our last last 2 locations was at Timeless Chic, where Mahogany, our other half, fills in and helps us with the location or whatever. But with the pop-up shop, we just basically have like different vendors. We definitely support all of our like business owners just as ourselves. So that's the whole point really of it, is to like network, get everybody to know who's who, and support them going forward basically at the end of the day, and also make money because we have traffic at our pop-up shops. People come out and support us. All 3 of us, we have a good following, a good support system, basically not follower but support system that comes and supports us at all times. So in turn, the vendors, they get to make money or whatever, and then they get to, like I said, make connections with people. We also have like artists, local artists. This year we have 7 artists that's gonna perform. We always have a live DJ. We do giveaways, like to our first 10 customers that come in to support. We have sponsors. We do have sponsors that provide us with different gifts and things of that nature. And this year, what makes our pop-up shop different is, like we said, it's at a cigar lounge. So that's where hence the title Barbies and Cigars come into play. So we have cigars on deck for people to purchase, to get familiar with that, guys and girls, because I don't really know nothing about cigars.
I don't know nothing about cigars unless they got weed in them.
Okay, it's a vibe. And I feel like that's a good culture for our community too.
So we get to kind of get to tap into that world. It's a whole legit like cigar shop, like in there with different cigars and stuff. So it's a super dope vibe. DJ, like I said, outside, and we got like some dope ass food vendors.
I cannot wait
we're gonna be able to eat good. Like we have like I have 4, and I actually have one coming from Virginia. I have vendors coming from out of Charlotte. So we have vendors coming from out of Charlotte. So at the end of the day, like, you know, I feel like we are making a mark when it comes to just Black-owned businesses in the city, and eventually we'll probably be going some other places. We're trying to travel. So at the end of the day, like, it's a whole network branding, and then pop up pretty well. You got to come in that bag.
Coming out looking good. Look, bitch, if you ain't on point, stay at home.
You got to pop up pretty. We definitely have like nice looking women, nice looking business owners. Like, it's just a whole vibe at the end of the day. It's a whole
really
vibe.
Something that we can expand on. You know, it's like, I mean to cut you off, but it's like really something that, you know, like, you know, first of all, y'all know how the pandemic was. All right. It was really hard to kind of, you know, get your business out there. Everybody started a small business. And I feel like now, since that kind of like tempered down a little bit, people kind of let their businesses go because they don't know how to get that business network out there. And we want to make spaces so that Black businesses, Black women, Black men, if you have a small business, we want to showcase your business, like how we're small business owners and we're showcasing our business. So I feel like everything she's saying is correct. Like, it's gonna be a vibe.
Whole vibe, right? And if y'all can't like put yourself together, just come down and talk to Carlos. He gonna make sure y'all leave that bitch looking pretty.
I can talk to some vendors. Go ahead and get you some pieces right then and there. Get you slayed.
All right. Now, were y'all like already friends outside of the pop up pretty?
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy how God works stuff out though. It's crazy how stuff work out because I met Rika and Chloe through our mutual friend D Renee. I met D Renee through IG. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of stuff going on with that, and I ended up coming on to help her because it was some things that I saw that she was doing. I'm like, girl, let me just help you with this and that, and it worked out great. And a lot of times, you know, stuff happens for a reason, and that happened for a reason. Through that, I met Rika, I met Mahogany, through events that D Renee was throwing at Mahogany store at the time. I met Chloe through there, you know, and her guy at the time, whatever. So it was just all kind of tied into everything. And now, years later, that was back in like 2019, 2020. Now, years later, we're doing business together, and that's just kind of how it sparked.
Okay. And what about y'all? Y'all knew each other forever, right?
This is my SAG sister right here.
Right.
I've been, and you a SAG sister.
Yes, I am. December 7th.
Energy, right? Yes. But I've been knowing Chloe for a minute. I know Chloe, through a friend from years ago, but we didn't really start becoming close to like maybe 5 years ago. So we've always known each other. And we became closer like maybe 5 to 6 years ago.
And Chloe knows my sister.
Okay.
Takara.
Yes. Holy shit. That is Charlotte is this big.
Right.
Yeah. And then like Carlos said with
and if you work in the industry, it's like everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I met Carlos and Mahogany through who he was saying D Renee, who was me and Chloe's friend as well. So it's like everybody kind of know each other, and we just kind of mesh. And now we all.
You gotta have friends at this big age.
Mojave
Money
is
lit.
right. Forever 21.
Yeah.
Mojave is my go-to when I used to go to, when she used to work at Forever, and I'm like, Mahogany, you know, I don't know. You listen, help me please, because I hate shopping. Just help me. And she's like, I got you. What you want to wear? And I'm like, this. She's like, boom. Like my little fairy godmother.
And it's so crazy how stuff goes from working at a clothing store to owning your own clothing store.
What?
How stuff working
Because it already being processed.
So
you just don't know
need
it.
to hear this, but y'all need to keep going. Whatever
Keep
you're trying
going.
to do, keep going, because
Keep
it's going to work
pushing.
out. It's going to push.
Right.
Network. Get your name out there. Talk to
So
people.
who idea was it to like come up with the pop-up shop, and what made you want to collaborate with the people you're collaborating with?
Rika, actually, you know, like Rika said earlier, she already was doing, you know, fashion shows and events prior, before she had even met me, thought about me. So when we had met through Mahogany, we had like linked up, we was chit-chat, we became cool. I don't know, we just vibe. Our energy meshed.
When your birthday?
Me, I'm a Gemini.
Okay, we cool with Geminis.
We
Yeah.
like we just matched. So
Okay.
like one thing I can say about Rika is that she's organized. Like y'all, like this girl is organized down to a T. Like when I say Rika, I give her an idea, she runs with it and goes. So it balances each other out.
Yeah.
I'm organized to an extent, but this one right here, like she has it to a T. So we
And I'm all over the damn place.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my shit together.
But Chloe has such a vibe with her business.
Right.
So we just kind of all just linked up. Me and Rika were actually talking in front of Mahogany shop or whatever, chit-chatting. And she was like, this little pop-up shop. I was like, yeah, what's the name? And we was like,
We came up with the name.
came with the name and right
Sitting
there.
in the car vibing like how we doing
Vibing now,
vibing.
just talking. Like, what about pop-up pretty together? And this kind of just went from there. It's been doing good. It's third year.
All right. So last year, y'all did the breast cancer event. Like, what inspired y'all to do that? What made y'all say, we gonna celebrate breast cancer awareness?
You know, it's about women empowerment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about small business as well, men as well. But it's mostly about black women and women in general. Not just black, but women in general. Just getting that power and that strength and finding, you know what I'm saying, outside of working and taking care of the kids, finding your own niche. So it was more so...
Nuts or niche?
Niche. Nuts.
Okay.
Now don't get on my nuts. Don't get on my nuts.
I said you said
It's finding your niche. But I just feel like that kind of just grew from there.
Okay. Did y'all have y'all known someone that like maybe went through breast cancer or no?
Not personally.
No, it's just that's
Okay.
something that as you know, as females, women, you know, it's things that, you know, I want to contribute to females. I feel like the misconception a lot of times is that gay men are in competition with females, or they try to be like females. And I can't speak for everybody in the community because every gay is different. Remember that, ladies. Every gay is different. But from my standpoint, I want to support, uplift women, especially black women, because I was raised by a black woman. My father was at home, but my mom pretty much ran the house.
Right. Okay. What was like the hardest part of putting y'all event together?
Go ahead, Rika.
Because events can be hard. Like,
Rika would come in every Thursday at the hot dog factory with her book, with her notebook. You'd be up there too, and I just love to see y'all two brainstorming and just her brain in the way. When you say she's so organized, listen, every Thursday like clockwork, same time. Will come see me, Chloe. You know I'm at work. Let's go. You know I'm here.
Yeah.
I got your food. And she'd be there with her book. She sit there for 2 hours. She would just talk and just throw ideas out there.
And friends. Find some friends that when you say, girl, I want to do a fashion show, they telling you, well, I know so-and-so, I know this person, let's go ahead and get this, the venue gonna cost this is gonna cost that, somebody that's actually that's gonna follow through. Because a lot of times, even down our trips, sometimes you're not black folks way trips, we'll get in a group chat, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna invest in this and that.
right. Hey, nobody booked the room.
When it's time,
Nobody. Now I gotta travel by myself.
Out of the 8 friends, 6 of them don't have passports.
Right.
Hey, what would y'all talk about?
Right.
But yes, that's my opinion. I would just say find you some friends that if you're gonna do business with, that they're gonna be accountable for their part.
Right. Okay. What about you, Rika? What advice would you have?
I'm a communicator, so I think communication would be key to any successful relationship, business, anything. You got to talk, and you got to know what the other person is thinking. You got to know the other person's standpoint on things, and vice versa. We get into situations where we might not want to offend, we might not want to we might not want to say it the wrong way, or we just not even thinking about it. But once you communicate and you know, like everybody's on the same page for everything. So when you can't be on the same page if you're not talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to follow through, because now we ain't communicated and we can't follow through because you ain't communicating nothing to me. So it all kind of intertwines with one another. So I would say communication will always be the key to friends, doing business, or whatever you're trying to do. Like, you just gotta talk about it and then follow through with it.
I agree with that.
So
Okay.
yeah, that would be my standpoint.
What about you, Chloe? What advice would you have? Like, because you collaborating too, you know, you a vendor, but these your friends that you're collaborating with.
I wanted to, when you asked me to do the show, I was like, yeah, but I'm kind of like boring as fuck. So
She is not boring.
Back.
Y'all ain't see her last night.
All right.
I was about to say that
Queen
Chloe
turn
comes
up.
with the energy. Chloe is a whole vibe in herself. Like, Chloe is gonna have that positive vibe, that positive everything.
Yes.
You know, even if she's might not be feeling it herself, at the end of the day, she's gonna bring that energy. So to me, that's what
I'm gonna
she
show up and
always
show the fuck out for my friends.
Right.
You
Every
understand?
single
But
time.
she always
So,
show
yeah.
up, and she be on time. She do not. We have done events together. You know, she's worked with me with some of my events, and this girl is always on time. She's reliable. She's dependable, and she gonna come through.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, y'all. I had to get that hook over
Thank
there.
you.
Just tell me when y'all need it. I love hookah.
Y'all are making me
You got
blush.
that pumping too.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you
All
too.
right, y'all. So before we get out of here, whatever, because you know this is YouTube. Y'all want to see this raw, uncut conversation? Y'all gotta follow us over to Patreon. But before we get out, tell everybody where to follow y'all at, where they can find y'all. You know, where they can find this event at. Like, yeah.
You can follow me on all social medias at Carlos Colosso. You can go to my website at colossuscloset.com. I'm located on Snapchat, IG, and if you can also Google me. Google Carlos Colosso and Colossus Closet, baby.
Do your
My
shit,
business
Carlos.
right. We got numbers. But yeah, so you can definitely find me on there. And the pop-up shop, actually, if I want pop-up, pretty Instagram and Facebook is pop-up. Excuse me. Oh my God. Girl, that was so rude. But anyway, follow me and pop up pretty on IG as well.
Okay. I'm Rika Marcia, so that's my IG name on Facebook. IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. It's the same name, REEKA, and then Marcia, MARCIA. My business page is For the Love of Fashion __. The Pop-Up Pretty page is _ Pop-Up Pretty. For my business page, I'm also on Facebook as well. My website is www.fortheloveoffashion. And I think you can Google me too, girl.
Yeah, Google.
Okay.
Yes, Google.
And she got some nice earrings.
She
So
got some
beautiful
glad sunshades, all of that.
And
I
also,
love
I'm
the
gonna shop
accessories.
out Mahogany because she not here.
Okay.
Yet.
Yes,
And my
Mahogany.
other business partner, she couldn't make it. She's some other engagements going on, but you can follow her on Timeless Chic Boutique XOXO, Timeless Boutique XOXO, and Lola Monroe. And you can also follow her. Go to her boutique directly on
Yes,
North Tryon
on North
Tryon
Tryon. It's a
Road.
beautiful
Timeless
store.
Chic. Definitely Google that. You can Google her as well.
And that's Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all.
Okay.
Yes.
Chloe, where they can find you at?
_ I Chloe Cakes. I don't have a website. It's under construction.
Okay.
Does everybody say that? Oh no, not everybody. Just me. I had that shit together. I told you I'm trying to get organized, get my life life together back. But yeah, no, just right now, just Instagram. And come see me and my delicious cakes, the edible ones,
Yeah.
at the Pop-Up Pretty.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all need a cake
October
made,
8th.
edibles,
Cake made,
holla at her.
edibles,
Birthdays,
birthdays,
weddings,
weddings.
baby showers, hit my girl up.
all of that.
Oh, even adult parties. If you want some
Yes.
infused treats,
There you go,
and
infused
tangible
treats.
things,
Thank
she got
you.
you. Juices and everything.
Juices. Yes.
All right, y'all. So look, we about to
Shrooms.
end this, but we going right over to Patreon. So make sure y'all pop up to Patreon. Before y'all leave, as y'all know, I got this beautiful journal. 369 Method 21-day manifestation journal. So if y'all need to manifest anything, I'm gonna help y'all do that. I'm gonna guide you through the steps. Just make sure you go to Amazon and get this journal, and I'm gonna help you through everything.
I'm getting my copy.
Right, I manifested all of this.
Come on, guys.
This
Come on,
whole
guys.
interview, everything. So make sure y'all go support. Make sure y'all tap into Patreon, because that's where we about to take these hot topics, these unfiltered conversations. Until next time, y'all. Bye.
All right.
Let me see how.